I'm back at the workbench again, and I've got this Revell kit here, the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Picked this up at the show, Kingston Model Show. I got a pretty good deal on it. It was an open box, so I just started working on it. I've checked all the parts out. It came with different seats. I guess the fellow that sold it to me used the seats for something else, but he included a back seat that was painted black. It's not from this kit, I guess, but because I don't think it matches the style, but it does fit, so I'll use that. The front buckets he put in the kit were way too small. I found these two in my parts box, my parts bin, so I just put a piece of sheet styrene on the back, glued it on and trimmed it. I've got the roll cage glued together. It's just fitted in loosely here. We've got the interior door panels just in place, and the roll bar held in place there till the glue dries. I got the parts separated out here to be painted. Mostly going to be black primer, and it's mostly going to be black. I don't like doing them in black, but this is to replicate a Jeep I saw many years ago when I was in California for a trip, a vacation, and I saw this at a dealership, so I'm trying to recreate it as best as I can from memory. So stay tuned. It's a little different color scheme. You have to stay tuned to see if it turns out, and it'll be a surprise for you. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with the build here. Got the parts, trying to put the parts in as much together as possible and get them ready for different colors. Okay, I'm back at the workbench again here with a quick update. I got a few things painted. I've got the body and chassis and all the parts mostly in black primer, Rust-Oleum 2X black primer. Did some hand painting with some gunmetal and silver on the drivetrain and suspension and exhausts and so on. It's some Molotow chrome on the lights and latches. I did a carbon black craft paint on the snorkel just to give it a bit of different texture. Still got some other pieces still in white there I have to do. But the bumpers there in silver and black. And as you can see, the secret color here was pink. I can't remember for sure how much pink was on the original car that I saw, but this might be overdoing it, but I decided to do all the trim and the upholstery in pink. I started out by doing the Tamiya pink primer. I don't know if you can see it on the sprue here. It's almost a peach color, more of an orangey pink. So I had some craft paint, Craft Smart pink, Pink Blast it's called. So I gave it 2 coats of that with the airbrush, and that came out really nice, and that's going to look great with the black black body and chassis and so on. I've done the chassis here in the Rust-Oleum, and I've done gunmetal on the transmission and Ford blue on the oil pan. The body I did originally in Rust-Oleum gloss black, and I've had a lot of trouble with that before in the past, and again it didn't dry well. It was splotchy and rough looking, rough texture. I went over it with some the Rust-Oleum black primer to see if that would smooth it, but it just made it more pebbly. So it's in the degreaser now, the LA Totally Awesome degreaser. It's been in there for 2 or 3 days. It still hasn't taken the paint off, so I may have to use something stronger. I'm not sure what yet, but the idea is that the body will be gloss black and the rest will be black with pink trim. So we're making progress. I just have to seal these up with Future and for the shiny parts, and I have satin clear for the seats, I guess, and LA Totally Awesome Mop and Shine that gives a dull finish for the chassis and floorboards and so forth. So stay tuned. We'll try to have an update again soon. Okay, I got another quick update. I've got the rolling chassis here. Got the wheels on and drivetrain together. Bottom of the chassis is all done. I've got the seat stash and door panels glued into the interior tub. Just waiting for the glue to dry on that. Nice little details in there. I couldn't strip the paint off of the body, so I gave it a light sanding and 2 coats of airbrushed on Stynylrez Res black primer. So that smoothed out pretty nice, and I'm going to just try coating that with Future next. So it's coming along slowly. Stay tuned.